Have you ever needed to change or refund your Qatar Airways flight but didn't know where to start? In the ever-evolving world of travel, it's vital to know the ins and outs of airline policies. Today, we're delving into the specifics of Qatar Airways flight change and refund procedures for the year 2023. This knowledge could be the key to a stress-free travel experience, saving you both time and money. Stay tuned as we guide you through the simple steps to change or refund your Qatar Airways flight. Before starting the process, it's crucial to understand Qatar Airways' change and refund policy. Navigating through airline policies can seem like a daunting task, but don't worry, we're here to simplify it for you. Qatar Airways, like many airlines, has a policy that allows passengers to change or refund their tickets. However, the specifics can vary depending on a few factors such as ticket type, time of change or cancellation, and destination. Let's start with ticket type. Qatar Airways offers several types of tickets, from the most flexible business class flexible to the least flexible economy saver. The more flexible your ticket, the more leeway you have in making changes or requesting a refund. For instance, if you've booked a business class flexible ticket, you can make unlimited changes and even cancel your ticket free of charge. However, if you've opted for an economy saver ticket, you might need to pay a fee for changes and cancellations. Next, let's talk about the timing of your change or cancellation. The closer you are to your departure date, the higher the fee you might have to pay. So, if you know you need to change your plans, it's better to do it sooner rather than later. Now, on to destination. The change and refund policy can also vary depending on your flight route. For example, flight changes and cancellations for routes within the Middle East might have different terms compared to transatlantic routes. Therefore, it's important to check the specific policy for your route. Lastly, it's worth noting that some tickets are non-refundable. This means that if you choose to cancel these tickets, you won't get your money back. However, you can still change your flight date or destination for a fee. Now that we understand the policy, we can proceed to the steps to request a change or refund. Remember, it's always a good idea to check the specific terms and conditions for your ticket before making any changes. That way, you can avoid any unexpected surprises. Changing your Qatar Airways flight is a straightforward process. It's just a matter of knowing where to go and what to click, so let's dive right into it. Step 1. Log into your Qatar Airways account. Navigate to their homepage, look for the login button. It's usually located at the top right corner of the page. Click on it and fill in your account details. If you don't have an account, don't fret. You can easily create one by clicking on the Sign Up option. Step 2. Once you're logged in, it's time to locate your booking. Hover over the Manage Booking tab on the top navigation bar. A drop-down menu will appear. Click on My Trips. You'll find all of your upcoming flights listed here. Locate the one you wish to change. Step 3. Select the Change Flight option. It's usually located next to your flight details. Once you click on it, a new window will pop up showing you the available options for a new flight. Step 4. Now comes the exciting part, choosing a new flight. You'll see a list of all the available flights that match your original destination. They'll be sorted by date and time. Take your time to browse through these options. Consider factors such as layover times, total travel time, and departure and arrival times. Once you've made up your mind, click on the flight you wish to change to. Step 5. The last step is confirming the change. After you've selected your new flight, you'll be directed to a summary page. This page will show you the details of your new flight alongside the changes in the fare, if any. If everything looks good, click on the Confirm button. You might need to pay an additional fee if your new flight is more expensive than the original one. Once you've made the payment, you'll receive a confirmation email with the details of your new flight. And there you have it. 5 simple steps to change your Qatar Airways flight. Remember, it's always a good idea to review the airline's change and cancellation policy before making any changes. It's also worth noting that the availability of flights may vary, and the prices can fluctuate, so it's always best to make changes as soon as you can. And that's it. You have successfully changed your flight. Next, we'll talk about the steps to refund your flight, so stay tuned. Scene script. Claiming a refund for your Qatar Airways flight is just as simple. It all starts with logging into your account. This is your personal hub where you can manage all your bookings and transactions. It's like your own personal travel assistant, ready to help you sort out your flight details at a moment's notice. So go ahead and enter your username and password, and let's get started. Now you're in, you'll find yourself on the dashboard. This is where all your upcoming and past bookings are displayed. You'll want to locate the booking that you wish to refund. It could be a trip to Paris that got canceled, or a business meeting in Tokyo that got rescheduled. Whatever the reason, find that booking and click on it. Now you're in the booking details. Here you'll see all the nitty-gritty of your flight. The departure and arrival times, the flight number, the seating arrangement, and so on. But what you're looking for is the refund option. This is typically located towards the bottom of the page. Don't worry if you can't find it immediately, just keep scrolling until you do. Now you've found the refund option. Go ahead and click on it. This will open a new window where you'll be asked to confirm your refund request. It's a good idea to read through everything carefully before proceeding. Ensure that the refund policy conditions are met and that you're aware of any potential charges that might apply. After confirming your refund request, you'll be taken to a page where you'll need to provide some additional information. This could include your bank details or the reason for your refund request. It's essential to fill in all the required fields to ensure your request is processed without any hiccups. Once you've filled in all the necessary details, it's time to submit your refund request. Simply click on the submit button and voila, you're done. You'll receive a confirmation message on screen and also an email confirming your request. It's a good idea to save this email for your records. Remember, refunds can take some time to process, so don't worry if you don't see the money back in your account immediately. Rest assured, Qatar Airways will handle your request diligently and ensure you receive your refund as quickly as possible. Once you've completed these steps, your refund request is on its way. To wrap things up, let's quickly recap the steps. We've covered a lot of ground today, so it's important to revisit the main points to ensure you're fully equipped to handle any changes or refunds with Qatar Airways in 2023. Firstly, we delved into understanding Qatar Airways' change and refund policy. It's crucial to note that the flexibility of your ticket depends largely on the type of fare you've chosen. The higher the fare class, the more flexibility you have. So, if you think there's a chance you might need to alter your travel plans, it may be worth considering a higher fare class. Remember that Qatar Airways allows you to make changes to your flight up to 3 hours before departure. However, this could incur a fee depending on the fare conditions of your ticket. It's vital to familiarize yourself with these conditions to avoid any unpleasant surprises down the line. Next, we walked through the steps to change your flight, starting from logging into your account on the Qatar Airways website, finding your booking under Manage Booking, to selecting Modify Flight. The key is to follow the prompts and make sure to review all changes before finalizing them. It's a simple and straightforward process, but one that requires attention to detail to ensure all changes are as you desire. We then shifted our focus to the steps to request a refund. This process too begins by logging into your account and finding your booking. You would then select Refund Flight and follow the steps outlined. It's important to note that refunds can take up to 28 days to process and are returned to the original form of payment. Lastly, don't forget that if you're struggling with any of these steps, Qatar Airways has an excellent customer service team ready to assist you. You're never alone in this process, and help is just a phone call or a click away. In conclusion, changing or refunding a flight with Qatar Airways doesn't need to be a daunting task. With a good understanding of the policy and the steps involved, you're well equipped to handle any changes or refunds should the need arise. Remember, travel plans can change, but with this guide, you're prepared to handle any changes or refunds with Qatar Airways. Safe travels.